ZipRecruiter for free at ziprecruiter.com/free. Instead of waiting for great candidates to find you, ZipRecruiter finds qualified candidates for you.
Frozen Trash Panda 10K is a 6.2 mile run. It consists of wooden trails, a lot of rocks. It's wet, it's muddy, it's uneven terrain, and it's not a race about winning. It's definitely a race about finishing. The morning before the race, I woke up ready to make a list for 2026 of all the competitions and all the things I wanted to do. It was 3 days into the new year, and that race was happening 3 hours from when I figured it out. They had 1 hour out with the registration deadline, so if you didn't clock in by 7:30, you couldn't be a part of it. So I woke up my wife and I told her about it. Told her that we had to do it. This had to be the first thing we knocked off. I was under the impression, though, that this was going to be a smooth trail, a smooth run, maybe on the road or on the sidewalk, a straight shot where I was able to, have a consistent rhythm. I was 100% wrong. So we get there, and it's already looking suspicious. It's very, very, very foggy. It's cold. It's about 45 degrees-ish. I completely did not dress for the part at all. All I had was a pair of running shorts and one of my favorite hats. I couldn't back out. He's talking about rocky roads, uneven terrain, it's wet, it's muddy. I didn't bring the right pair of shoes. I know that doesn't matter to a lot of people, but it definitely mattered to me in that moment. And in that moment, I'm just kind of fearful. Like, what did I really sign up for? Because this is not a normal 10K. So we get into the run, and it actually does start on the road. It's slowly increasing as we're running up the mountain. But I'm used to inclines like this, so it really was not a problem. I think about maybe a mile, 2 miles in, we start to actually make our way into the woods. And even then, was not that bad, We coasted for about another half mile on a smooth trail, nothing bad, no rocks, no, nothing. It was literally a perfect trail. But then things started getting a little bit worse, and a little bit worse, and a little bit worse. And like I said, I'm used to running at a consistent rhythm, at a consistent pace, nothing in my way. The rocks started to pick up, and they were big. And so now, not only am I out of rhythm, now I'm having to dodge rocks. I'm having to watch out for just me because there's so many points in the trail where it gets so thin that if you make one wrong move, you can fall off and roll down this mountain. And there was 2 times where I was really, really close to falling off. There was 2 times where I actually fell, but by the grace of God, I was in a perfectly big area for some reason. But like I said, I had no rhythm. I had no pace. I couldn't really lock in. It's not at all what I expected. Mind you, in the beginning, I'm running expecting to win this thing. So even though I'm kind of scared and terrified, I'm like, okay, well, we're still gonna run at our pace. We're still gonna consistently try to make this and win. And honestly, that was the worst mindset I could have had going into this race specifically, because it was not about winning, it was about finishing. And so here I am trying to run it. I'm trying to keep a rhythm. And in return, I'm falling, I'm slipping. Mind you, I have nothing on except my running shorts. So I'm landing on rocks. I'm hitting my chest on the ground. My knees are starting to cave because I've landed on these rocks and I'm scraping myself. It just got so bad. And it got to a point where I just had to stop. I looked at my phone. No signal. I looked around, foggy. Looked around at these gigantic trees. And it got to a point where nobody was around. Everybody had spaced out and I was literally by myself. I'm tired. I'm breathing hard. I'm very unsure if I can even make this, if I can really finish this. And I think I was only maybe in mile 3. We had 3 more to go. I didn't know what to do. There's something I did remember though. Somehow in the quiet, it's like God spoke to me. And that's where I heard him say, it's not about winning, it's about finishing. Somewhere in there, my ego and my pride had to die and I had to keep moving. You know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't be so caught up in the accolades, having something cool to post. And that wasn't right. That wasn't the right heart posture to have. I mean, everybody should win, but like I said, you have to know what you're up against. Like I said, once I heard him, I just kind of locked in. And I started moving, man. And I started being more aware of the rocks. I started actually climbing, actually taking things, slowing down, moving at a pace where it was like, okay, we're not running anymore. We're climbing. We're moving. You know, starting to really figure it out. Okay, this is a section of the race where I need to start climbing on these rocks and I need to start bear crawling. This is a section of the race where I need to actually keep a pace. Okay, we're hitting a decline, but there's rocks here. You need to watch out for these rocks. Use that to grab this. Use that to help you here. And it was like I started becoming like way more involved. Like I said, when you're running a flat race, it's just pace. This was like, no, we're trying to survive. We're trying to get out of this. We're trying to get through this. There's no shortcuts. You're gonna have, every step is intentional. Otherwise, you are going to hurt yourself. And things just started picking up, moving. Next thing you know, 4 miles. Next thing you know, 5 miles. Next thing you know, after I passed this man, the ground did get flat and it was just a straight shot. We started moving and moving and moving. And then I realized that I finished the Frozen Trash Panda 10K.